Chicago, Illinois, the Windy City. It's the Bridgestone Winter Classic.
These players in these organizations in the National Hockey League in the city of Chicago will remember this forever.
Yeah, well, we're announcing the Winterfest of 2014-2015. Going to take place over the holidays of 2014, the winter holidays of 2014. And the keynote, or the biggest fixture of that event, will be an outdoor hockey game with the Walleye. And it'll be a 10-day event. So we'll have lots of other activities downtown planned around that to take advantage of the winter weather in Toledo and getting people together to celebrate all the great things that Toledo's all about.
So how do you think the turnout will be? How do you think the public will respond to this?
Well, you know, that's why we're announcing this a couple years ahead so that we can do a lot of planning with other institutions in the community to make sure that we have an event that lots and lots of people want to come out to, not only from Toledo but from all the surrounding areas too.
What kind of events will there be?
Well, you know, that's still in the development, and we're looking for all kinds of cultural events to go on downtowns, different events involving the restaurants that have all developed downtown over the last few years, and just taking advantage of what we have already downtown, and using some of the other partners that we have in Toledo to make this a fun event for kids and adults.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about what happened today or what's coming up in the future?
No, you know, ProMedica Toledo Hospital is the initial sponsor of the event, and we're proud of that. We've been sponsors of the Walleye and the Mud Hens since their inception, and we've seen how that's helped downtown Toledo, and you know, if it's good for downtown Toledo, that's good for ProMedica too. So.
Well, today was a community celebration. Basically, we've been contemplating this day for probably 3 years now, and making sure that we could pull it off in a major way. And you know, we certainly don't want to disappoint the community, so we took our time, did our due diligence, and I'm very excited about hosting a Winterfest, culminating with a Toledo Walleye hockey game at Fifth Third Field.
How do you think the public will respond to this?
You know, it's I think what's going to happen is it's going to be like opening day at the Walleye and opening day at the Mud Hens. So, you know, they have become annual traditions, and I think what will happen is between Fifth Third Field and Huntington Center, we're going to have all of these great activities, and people are going to be very supportive and enthusiastic, and you know, we'll do things for every age group. So we're very encouraged and excited.
How does the team feel about it?
The players love the idea of playing outdoors. I think it reminds them of when they were kids, and especially with you know, the large number of Canadian players and even the American players that, you know, have become so highly skilled at their sport. They remember those great days when they used to just you know, play pond hockey.
Well, this is very exciting. You know, it's exciting for the franchise down here, for the East Coast League, for the Walleye. You know, they've done a great job of regenerating the franchise, you know, the East Coast League franchise down here, and it's become a big part of the community. It's you know, helped with the downtown area in Toledo, and to announce this event that's coming up next year, it's going to be so exciting for the whole area and stuff. And these outdoor games are it's just exciting for everyone involved.
How do you think the public will react or respond?
Well, I think the public's going to love this. You know, we've been involved in some other Winter Classic games like this, and it's an event. It's a unique event. People can come out. It kind of brings you back to your roots. You know, a lot of these players and a lot of the fans grew up playing hockey out in ponds and that, and this kind of brings you back to the kind of the good old days and that. So it's very exciting that way.
Is there anything else that I'm sure I missed something?
Yeah, well, you know, I think the players are going to be very excited. You know, it's a different environment. You know, they're used to playing indoors now, but, you know, as kids, they all grew up playing on ponds, and this is going to bring back that atmosphere of being outside again in the cold weather. And, you know, you might have the wind blowing when you're playing one way, and the wind might be pushing you going the other way. So there's so many different dynamics to the game that can happen, but it's going to be very exciting.
Is there anything else about anything?
Well, you know, I think it's for the East Coast League, it's helping them to sell their product. The East Coast League now has become a major, it's one of the top minor league teams in the world, and it's got younger and the players have got better, and this just helps to sell their product.
All right. Good. Sounds good. Okay.